So she is running in with that amount of speed, coming up for a tail slide on the block. Oh, and just missing that big spin frontside board slide down the rail.
But Pamela knows she can't call this one. She's going to have to get a big score on the board. Having fallen, she's going to need to really land everything now and hustle to get those last few points in to take one score through from the run section. Crooked grind,
nice.
Looking really good on the rail there.
That's going to make her feel super confident now for the next trick.
Yeah, definitely turning around on the flat bank, coming down to the last 10 seconds.
Hopefully we can squeeze in 2 more. Kickflip up the Euro gap.
Be hustling to get on that rail. No, not going to get there in time, I don't think. No, way after time, going for the front Smith. And it looks like we're going to see that gap out to grind again. So taking off on the wedge ramp, gapping all the way over to back 50-50. The Pamela skates really fast. So that means you can actually have access to those kind of obstacles.
In Rome last year, so it's really good to see her in the finals this year.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely stepping a game up and coming through with that crooked grind to kick off this second run. Backside lip slide down the handrail.
Popping that board up, riding round. Trying to get to the other side of the course, which is good. We like to see everything be used.
There's the backside 50-50 and a backside 180 ollie. So keeping the run the same as we saw before, but going to be looking to definitely improve. Down to the last 15 seconds on the frontside Smith grind, getting it done this time.
Nice.
And the kickflip to back it up. 10 seconds on the clock on that kickflip, so time is running out, but we want to see this switch 50. Yes, there you go. You could see the full determination. Same thing over and over again.
Is this a switch drop in?
Yep, going for that switch board slide. It's been around for a long time and those tricks already have names, so in for trick 4 of 5 and starting it off with Paige Hayne again. Check out this replay, standing the opposite way on a board. There's the switch, front side board slide. Oh, that hand nearly wanted to give a high fly to the...
She's a new mother and she's got on the board so quickly after giving birth to a child.
And kicking it off with that backside nose grind. Frontside lip slide, it's looking good so far.
Her style is just so composed and chilled and strong at the same time. Big pop over that.
Yeah, loads of style on that, and that lovely kick flip up. Cruising across, stand up, frontside grind on the quarter pipe to get across to the other side. And there's a lovely frontside feeble. Gabby's not holding back in this first run.
Definitely not. She's definitely on top form today.
So powerful push coming across to the other side of the park. 360 flip. Oh, just doing the splits there. Sprinting to get back in there. She's keen to get
one more trick in though, but she's not going to make it, I'm afraid.
Hopefully we're going to see this backside Smith grind coming in, pointing that front truck.
Of course, and just hitting the rails. It's nice to see people actually skating the hubber and just other obstacles. Yeah. So switching it up again.
There you go, dipping that front truck down, holding it.
On this.
So Gabby in the same position. This has to be landed. Let's see this backside tail slide.
Yes!
Getting it. So came up backside into the tail slide, dipping it down a little bit, keeping control of it, and riding away super clean with a big smile on her face, and rightly so. That is a pretty savage backside tail slide, Sam.
So good. She made sure that her wheels didn't make contact with...
Paris 2024. So Funa is wasting no time coming in with a big heel flip. And there's that crooked grind down the small square rail. Boosting it across back on to the quarter pipe. Wasting no time, straight in there, Sam.
Coming into that middle section for a big lip slide down that rail. Oh, just coming off that trick there.
Yeah, I'm thinking nerves are getting to the ladies in this first heat. You know, the first run, sorry, and this is big time. The pressure is on, you know. If you don't get up on the podium, you've got some work to do to going through to the Olympics, right?
Exactly, and she's going to see if she can squeeze in one last trick.
Wow, there you go. So dropping in, coming in for trick number 1 of 5, front crook down the rail.
The level of skating being elevated, and it makes me wonder, does this now mean that it's going to make the other girls want to push harder, or are they trying to work out the trick selection for this next rail?
There you go. Now she could be in comfort of trying something really, really difficult.
Definitely. And it's one of those things, when you're moving on to your last trick, it's all or nothing. You've really got to go guns blazing.
So ollieing over the rail, taking your board nearly completely over. And then we're going to be taking 2 scores from the best trick. So last of our runs, coming in with Rizu Akama before we go to those best tricks. This is the last ride.
Big feeble grind down the rail, making it look easy. 360 over the A-frame. Pushing hard with determination and coming up for that feeble grind on the flat bar.
And a lovely kickflip out the double bank. Well, hanging in there, I'd say that's a make.
You almost cursed that then. Coming back round, taking her time. Middle section.
Oh yeah, there you go. The barley grind down the rail where Rizu came a cropper before, but coming back.
We didn't even get to catch it.
Here we go, here's that replay. So coming in, frontside 180, fakey nose grind, cruising out, super chilled. Feet are bolts as well. That means your feet are directly above both of your trucks. Akama, who was our first place qualifier through from the semis. Ah, there we go.
But today she's been having a bit of trouble with it.
And that's a typical skateboarder's trait. You can't walk away from something, you know, and it's crazy. You might only do it once in your life, but when you get close to it, or if you know you can do it, you still can't walk away from it.
It's almost like
final tricks coming in now. Last attempt to get another one on the board. Oh, and the bar.
That is so good. And like I said before, nobody else had hit this up, and we haven't actually seen her do this. So I wonder whether or not she was like, okay, I saw Pamela do this, I saw the score that she got, and now I'm going to be riding the same obstacle course, aiming for those big points. Set it up.
Yeah, but you know what? Momiji is always smiles, always having fun, and such a big bag of tricks. There's a frontside 5-0 on the bump to ledge, big spin frontside board slide.
The amount of speed she's going at.
Yeah, but that complements her style. She's so chilled, hands down by the sides. Look at that, taking off front feeble. It's it's barely like she's trying.
And that's what gets the style points as well, definitely.
So cruising back down that double kink bank, coming into this middle section, up to the backside Smith on that huge ledge.
It's so big, and even the bank that goes up to it just gives you so much pop.
Yeah, there's that launch up the Euro gap to the feeble grind. Chris Gregson getting ready to film this one, coming into the handrail. Oh, there's the salad. So Miji back in. Wow! No. Yeah, so here you go, crooked grind, getting that heel ready, kicking it off the side of the board and landing perfect.
Again, so good to see that, because some of these obstacles have been lowered since last year. You can get all these technical tricks in. So she's just combined 2 separate tricks there into
So coming into the middle section, big spin, front wheels are going to lock up, but check this out. So big spin, landing it on the board, nearly hitting that back wheel on the rail. But you know what? That shows the full, you know, relaxed style. It's like, yeah, it's all good. Actually, I think the wheel did hit it. That's crazy.
I feel like you might.
The course is clear to get started for Chloe Covell. There's the frontside 180, setting herself up for the switch flip, stamping it down.
She loves her switch tricks. This is something that she's got in the bag and something that scores her high points. Big 50-50 down that rail.
Nollie flip over the A-frame as well. Back-to-back tricks. It's looking good so far, Sam.
She's setting herself up for the next thing, adding in that little axle stall. Oh, nice crook grind up to a hill flip up the Euro gap. She
Lovely
is
stuff.
on fire right now.
Yeah, 10 seconds to go. Cruising across onto the side section. And we've got a kickflip backside 50-50. Still 3 seconds. This one's going to count. Kickflip frontside board slide. Sam, we are seeing...
Let's see if she's going to go for the same trick again after she dismissed the last one. Yes.
Wow, there you go. Then have to forget that trick and then comes back with this beautiful frontside flip down the big
well landed.
3. 82.31, but needs another score on the board to take through to the final standings.
Coming up, switch,
Wow.
kickflip down the stairs.
So coming along switch, that's standing the opposite way than you usually would on your board. Kick
Such
flip,
good flip.
catching it really high and sucking up that landing. So good down that big 3 and cruising away. Current 80s scores.
Coming up to a new obstacle here.
Wow!
Will any other skateboarder hit up an obstacle like this before in their best trick? Whoa, look at that flip.
Yeah, catching that really well. So you see from this view, ollieing up into the crooked grind, getting that foot right ready and then flicking it out of the pocket of the tail there and getting enough flick to spin it. Yeah.
But every single point counts in the finals.
100%. And I mean, someone who can shake it up as well is Raisa Leal, coming straight in with a steezy backside tail slide, coming in front side to the kick flip, front side board slide. Almost a little jump out of that one.
Definitely, she looks like she's on form today. She was having a bit of trouble yesterday, but today she looks like she's got everything going for her.
So turning around on that quarter pipe, coming into the big gap to rail, backside lip slide, made that look really easy.
That's one of her signature tricks. She's got quite a few signature tricks on rails, which I'm hoping she's going to unlock today.
There's the backside 50-50 on the flat bar.
Playing that one a bit safe, I think. She loves hitting big rails, so I think she might be playing this as a bit of a safety run.
Yeah, very well timed run as well. There's the front side blunt slide, and do you know what? I think Raisa Leal coming in the big section towards the rail. Kick flip front side board down to watch this thing go out.
That was incredible. I absolutely called it. I said she was saving the big rail stuff for later on, and here we are. So we're seeing that the top skaters at the moment are hitting it in their 80s. Yes, seems to be her day, but today is the day where it really counts. And we can see as she comes up
See,
for this
kick
flip.
flipping, catching it, back lip, and we mentioned yesterday that rail